Yo, what up my friends here on the Card Kingdom YouTubes? We back with the vintage cube. God dang it, it's been too long, but we get our vintage cube back. And let's just jump right in, do what we do. Quick rundown, vintage cube, draft format. You're building like a constructed deck. Some of the most powerful cards in all of Magic, including the card that we just opened. Hell yeah, Ancestral Recall. Easy pick one, pack one. And we're just going to run with that. Into, do we want to take a fetch like a Misty? Or do we perhaps want to do like a Splinter Twin nonsense? I can dig a Splinter Twin here. I'm going to take the Splinter Twin, see if it works out. This is super high upside if we can lean towards it. And we are probably going to wield like the Imperial Recruiter and the Storm-Carved Coast anyways. So let's do this, see what we can do. Oh yeah, third pick Snapcaster following Ancestral. I like that a lot. Plenty of other good cards in the pack, of course, but since I first pick Ancestral, it's going to be hard to take me off Snapcaster to go along with that one. Ooh, boy. It is a good start. Happy holidays, everybody, whenever you might see this video. It is currently December, what is today? December 22nd for me. So whatever that means for you. I have, I've been grinding today though. This is like the third video I've recorded today, so excuse me if I'm a little bit short-winded. Long-winded? Short-winded. Short-winded, yes. If I'm brief. Alright, what do we got here? Another Ancestral Recall seems good. After first picking Ancestral, finding a tutor that grabs Ancestral, I think is okay. Lily's in the pack. Yeah, let's just grab the tutor. Can't go wrong with that one. And then maybe a Power Stone here. Take a little mana accelerant. I don't think that's a bad choice. Nothing really else catches my eye anyways. And this keeps us open. I like the fact that we have access to the Splinter Twin, but again, not necessarily going to fall in that direction unless we can get a combo piece. But great start. Ancestral, Tutor, Snappies. Easy peas. Okay, what do we have here for our pick number 6? Nothing too good. I guess I could just try to cut off blue and take the Sower of Temptation here. I mean, I like Ulamog, but seems like Sower's probably the on-brand pick, or on-theme pick anyway. I'm not huge on Sower in general in Vintage Cube. I'd rather much have like Treachery or Control Magic, but it's a fine card in a pinch, and again, it cuts off the blue signal, so I think that's probably alright. Though I'm gonna just move it to the sideboard immediately. Okay, what do we got here for our next pick? Resto Angel does not work with Splinter Twin. It does work with Kiki Jiki. For us, it looks like we might just take a Stormgate, or rather a Seagate Stormcaller. Another really good card with the Ancestral. You do want more good effects than just Recall for it. And obviously it doesn't work with shuffle effects like Tutor very well, but I mean, maybe we're lucky. Maybe we pick up Time Walk in pack 2 or 3, and then we have like Recall and Time Walk to go with Stormcaller. That'd be pretty spicy. Oh, yeah, Time Warp 2? Okay. So we don't have the cheap one, but we do have the expensive one. I think Foothills would be another good consideration, and then Hullbreaker Horror, obviously a very good card. One of the few, I would say, good Crimson Vow cards that they've added to this form of this iteration of the cube. You'll see a lot of random Crimson Vow cards that don't really make sense. You might have noticed that like Voltaic Visionary in one of the earlier packs. Yeah, things like Halana and Elena, maybe not so much Vintage Cube worthy, but it's fine. Anyway, Faithless Looting here could be okay. Another good card with Stormcaller, or at least an okay card with Stormcaller. And if we end up in a combo deck, then that's going to be worth it. But this blue start is fantastic, so happy with the direction that we've taken. wow, into some crazy good wheels. Thoughtseize and Entomb. Oh man, Thoughtseize and Entomb are both fantastic. I mean, is there a world where I move into Reanimator with a late pick Entomb? I guess there could be. But Thoughtseize, like both of these cards are so good. I guess Thoughtseize is a safer pick because you just need to be playing black and you don't need to be Reanimator. But, and I say this often on stream, Reanimator is like always open. So let's take the Entomb and see maybe if we end up picking some good targets for that. Okay, not bad. Couple of okay playables on the wheel. Still open to the idea of twin, but all we know is that we're for sure playing blue. Nothing else from there on out. I guess we'll just leave the sower in the main for now, but yeah, I mean, I think that's a good sign that black is probably open. Somebody's going to get that 12th pick. Thoughtseize, though, and kind of move in, but can't complain. Prowler and Entomb now, yeah, so a Reanimate theme is certainly online. But who knows, maybe we just open... Well, I guess... I was going to say, maybe we open another piece of power that, but, I mean, I guess Time Walk and then Mox are the only cards we would get. Hey, okay, I mean, that is a piece of power. We're not going to take it, though. There is a very good card in this pack that I don't think we can pass. I'll give you a couple seconds to think what it could be. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The answer, Fractured Identity. This card is busted beyond belief. Just way too good, especially when I'm already playing such heavy blue. And yeah, slam dunk it is. Exile target non-land permanent. Each player, other than its controller, creates a token that's a copy of it. So pretty darn fantastic. Another really good pack here for us. There's the Kiki-Jiki too for the Splinter Twin deck. Not a bad choice. Narset would be pretty good, especially if we wield the Time Twister. Colonnade would be a good pick after taking the Fracture. So, lots of different routes we could go down here. What is the correct line? I don't know. The safe pick is just taking a blue card. So I guess Narset. The pick that has a lot of upside, I guess, is the Kiki-Jiki. But I think we'll just stick with blue for now. Another safe pick would be Colonnade because we're for sure going to want to splash the identity, but I think this is okay. I guess the big key card that we would find for Reanimate would be like, well, Reanimate itself, because it's another card that we can find off of Mystical Tutor. Daze, Fast Bond. Yeah, see, here's another card from Crimson Vow that doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. Olivia. Don't think that one's very good. I'm just going to take the interaction here. We don't have any counter magic yet. And even though Daze obviously is not the most powerful of counters, it is a counter at the end of the day, and I think we just want to take another blue card. Vendilion Click's pretty good. Soulfire Grandmaster could be very, very good here. I tend to find that Soulfire Grandmaster wheels, though, and again, I don't know if we're for sure playing like heavier white, so we'll just take the Click. Now, if I had gotten like Time Walk, I might take the Grandmaster here, but we only have the Time Warp, so that requires, what, 9 mana? So stick with the good blue card for now. Can't go wrong with Clicky Click. And see where else we can go. All right. For the next pack, what do we have? A Thirst for Discovery, Grizzlebrand, Mana Tithe could be funny, but we're not going to take Mana Tithe here. Yeah, I'm going to take the Grizzlebrand now. Like I said, we could still very easily be a Reanimator deck, and Grizzlebrand is one of those just very, very powerful cards, so definitely a good one with Entomb. Yikes. I guess Iona is actually the pick here, right? Iona, another really good reanimate card. You know what? We could wheel Frantic Search too. I just remembered. We have Frantic Search in the deck, so... rather, in the pod since we opened it. So I think, yeah, let's maybe lean now into a potential reanimator. Even though I don't have a single way to reanimate yet, I think this might be what we want to do. And then, of course, I will splash Identity. Just because it's too good not to. I've never been big on a Phiomancer. It's okay, but we'll see. That was pick number 7. No, pick number 6. So let's lean towards this direction for now, but if I see Pestermite or Deceiver Exarch, we'll definitely consider those. Let's take the fixing. Grieve Titan's great, but I don't need it currently. And this is going to be probably the strongest pick if we do end up doing this. Okay, that was pick 7, so one more card, or one more pack we haven't seen yet, and then possibly get the Frantic Search back and be really happy. I mean, worst case scenario, we just move into like blue-black control-ish. Well, actually, that doesn't even make sense. All the black cards I have are specifically for Reanimator. Yeah. Depending on, we might still move into Twin. Who knows? Blue X, as they say. Ooh, Time Spiral to go with Narset now. Should we do that? Oh, man. God, the Shrine is actually perfect here, too, isn't it? Oh, bleh. I'm going to take the Time Spiral. It's too fun. It's going to be slightly awkward, perhaps, but I don't know if I can pass a Time Spiral when I have Narset already, you know? Yeah, it's just too good. Too damn good. Okay, we did wheel Imperial Seal. That's not awful. It's my least favorite of the tutor effects, but could be good enough. Yes, and we did get the Frantic Search on the wheel. So I'm actually going to pass the Recurring Nightmare here. I hate Recurring Nightmare as a reanimate effect if you're in the blue-black deck. If you're in like the grindy value version of the deck, specifically like green-black, I think Recurring Nightmare is great. But I think the Search is what we would rather have here. And then just hope that we get some of the good reanimate effects in pack 3. Fast Bond, huh? Well, Fast Bond's good with draw 7s. Brain Freeze could be interesting with like Thassa's Oracle nonsense, if we could find that. Actually, they might have cut Thassa's Oracle from the cube. I don't recall now 100%. Yeah, I don't... I think they might have cut the Oracle. I'll have to check later. Shoulderheads, whatever. This is another reanimate card that I don't care for, but since we wield the Soulfire Grandmaster, we're going to go ahead and take that. And again, if we get lucky enough to open a Time Walk in pack 3, probably end up playing this. Still not even terrible with recall and whatnot too, but for now, that's more wishful thinking. Bone Shards, that was a good wheel. Another way to discard a fatty and kill a creature. No to Palincron. No to the Glade. Okay, pack 3, let's go. Just don't make me sweat. Give me Reanimate or Animate Dead. Because right now I'm lacking. You've done me dirty. You've given me actual nothing here. Duress is good, especially since we passed the Thoughtseize early on. I'm not going to take Unburial Rites. Oh, God, it's just another reanimate effect that really, really weak overall. I mean, I'm already planning on playing white, but I think I'd still rather take the Duress here. This hurts. This hurts my soul. as we get a Urza here? Yeah, I suppose. Urza over basically nothing. Mentor's good. I wish this Tropical or this Blood Crypt were lands that we could utilize better, but so be it. Torrential Gear Hulk. What do we have for that? Ancestral, Frantic. We don't have too many instants for it, but it's okay. Hymn to Turok, very good, but legit, I don't even know if I'm playing black. Like, without a good reanimate effect, I don't think this deck is pulling its weight, so we might just want to dip back into like blue-white control or something. Let's take the Gear Hulk for now. Yeah, Teferi here over what, Foth? I think that makes sense. This is going to feel really weird to pivot so late, but I wasn't even locked into black cards anyways. And now we get access again to that Soulfire Grandmaster if we want to. Teferi obviously insane. You know what's going to happen though, right? Now I'm going to get like the reanimate next pick and I'm going to regret everything. But this is fine. We can run the Sower as well. There were probably some number of Wrath effects that I passed that I should have taken. The biggest thing is I don't think I've seen many counter effects, right? Counter spells. That's the biggest concern right now. Like, we're going to be blue-white control without a lot of the control elements, if that makes sense. No mana leak. No counterspell. No mana drain. No miscalculation. No confluence. No cryptic command. What else? Spell pierce. I mean, we have the daze, but what good is that? There's necromancy. Okay. I mean, again, that's not even a great reanimate effect that we would have wanted anyway. Yeah, this is dirty. I guess I'm taking Apparition here. I'm also heavy enough blue that High Tide with Time Spiral's a thing. Actually, this could be fun. Let's take the High Tide. In which case, does Palinkron come back in? Probably not. What is this now? Solitude, I guess? Over Chalice. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune with the Narset still a thing, although I don't have any red fixing. But I could see splashing a little bit of red. I mean, right now my white is super shallow too, so everything's available to us. In fact, had I taken that Brain Freeze earlier, I think it was in pack 1, we could have done like a mono blue storm, or really close to a mono blue storm. All right, let's do it. Let's take the Wheel of Fortune. What the hell? Could be fun. This draft is already a little bit messy anyways. Zero fixing. That's so garbage. No dual lands that currently help us. And that was pick 6? Ugh, oh, God. Where did it all go wrong? What did I do? I'm not actually quite sure where it all went wrong. I mean, this is going to be like 4 plains, 2 mountains, and 11 islands or something. Hell, you know what? With 2 draw 7s, Fast Bond is actually really good too. So awkward. Gilded Lotus does some fixing. There's Turnabout as well for the High Tide nonsense. But I think we take Lotus here. Okay. Oh my gosh, why am I actually considering playing this Fast Bond? I don't even think this deck can support it. Does that make Copperline Gorge playable? It's a red-green duel for my double off-color splashes. Oh boy. All right. We have one more pack we haven't seen yet. That's the pack that's going to tie everything together. We're going to get the perfect card. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be there. Well, that's another draw 7. Oh my gosh, is this what we're doing? I think this is what we're doing. I think we're actually just like a bad combo deck with no payoff. We don't actually have a good way to win, but we combo. Right? I have 1 draw 7, 2 draw 7, 3 draw 7. Technically like 4 draw 7. Okay. I guess Snapcaster is kind of like a draw 7, yeah? Is there somehow I can get like a 1,000-year storm? There's another red-green fixer. Another draw 7 as well. That's hilarious. Messy, messy, messy. Land tax, Stirring Wild. Another double off-color fixer. Oh, there's Mind's Desire. I don't have any storm cards though, right? Like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Does Mind's Desire mean I can put the Grizzlebrand back in the deck somehow and do something weird like that? Yeah, we're not running any of those things. Necromancy on the wheel. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably cutting the Wheel of Fortune then, since we picked up the Echo of Aeons and oh wait. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn second. Was I actually bad Storm this entire time? Because I might have been. Maybe just splash. Oh, maybe I just cut the white now instead. Oh no. Oh no, is this gonna work? We can run the Deathcap Glade now too? This could actually be feasible. The weirdest backdoor storm I've ever seen in my life. But we have Desire, we have Tendrils. This is not impossible. It's ugly as all hell, but I mean, we can just even run the Grizzlebrand, right? Well, that's kind of hard to cast. This is so jank. Oh, you know what? Entomb works with Echo of Eons. We can Entomb Echo. Oh, you know what? We can Entomb Echo and Grizzlebrand and then run the Necromancy as a value card as well. Oh my, we are going deep. All right, how good is this Gear Hulk then? Doesn't hits Frantic, Ancestral, High Tide. All right, so we can cut the Gear Hulk. Let's see, one more cut. Maybe the Click. Go like that. This is gonna be fun. It might be bad, but it's gonna be fun. All right, we get 2 pieces of fixing, the Marsh and the Glade. We want to go uber maximum on islands. We want to go like 11 islands minimum, I think. I don't think we need that many black sources, because a lot of what we're planning on doing is just time spiraling or palinchroning with High Tide to go infinite on the other sources. So that still gives me 5 black with the Lotus. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I don't know what happened during this draft, but we ended up in Storm, and I'm hoping it's going to be super fun. So let's submit this and go to round 1. Okay, here's round 1 of this vintage cube draft with our backdoor weird storm deck, and yeah, if that's not a classic sample hand, I do not know what is. Let's mulligan down to 6. Much, much better. All right, let's keep this. We're going to pitch the Mind's Desire. And Mystical Tutor is either going to find High Tide or something to that effect, I would guess. Go down to 5, so we're not going to Ancestral yet. If I run into a Mana Tithe, so be it. Suspicious Stowaway, sure. Yeah, so let's Ancestral here. We can Mystical Tutor on our upkeep if we want to. Otherwise, we might not be able to, yeah. So that's Mystical Tutor for High Tide, I think. Draw the High Tide, play the land, and that's going to keep it so it's not daytime. Or rather, keep it daytime and not go to nighttime. My best draw next turn is probably just Fast Bond. Although the opponent's going to be a little bit fearful of High Tide, I would guess, and maybe just hold open a counter if they have one. They discarded land tax. That makes sense since they're on the draw. They passed without casting anything. All right, well, we're just going to have to pass back then. Into a Thirst for Discovery, yeah. Bad news is that Werewolf is just going to draw them an extra card every turn for a little while. Really hoping they just tap out, but if they have any interaction, they're probably not going to. Oh my god, we lose. I actually cannot beat that now. I mean, they bricked on Narset, but are you kidding? Okay, well, maybe we can tutor for something that can deal with Narset, because that is brutal. What? Oh my gosh. That completely wrecks me. Well? What the heck? I guess I can grab Urza. I can also grab Mind's Desire and hope to get lucky. What on earth am I supposed to do here? Snapcaster Mage doesn't do anything. Palancron would be good if, again, they didn't have Narset and I could go for Time Spiral. Holy smokes. I guess I'm going to grab Urza and say go. Palancron was another consideration, but it's not great. I could go like Palancron, High Tide, Palancron, Time Warp. Because they now have a Teferi. Oh my god, I can't believe we got paired against a Narset. And they had it, and now we lose, and it feels bad. Yeah, here comes their Teferi. So I'm gonna have 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. Go to 3. Go to man. I can't even High Tide into Urza Time Warp. I'm 1 mana short. Discards Kozilek. Oh my. So we have to wait 1 turn, right? Because I'd have 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Oh, brutal. So brutal. And I just can't beat any counter magic either if they have it. I need them to just randomly tap out and not have a counter. But them tapping out is kind of not even a thing because they have Teferi, right? I guess they're discarding 2 cards here. This is so sick. Discards land. I guess I'm just going to keep waiting. I mean, they didn't do anything on that turn cycle, so... Yeah, redrew their thirst. Discards more land. Oh, Tar Pit too. Also, I've liked how they played a 2-drop and that the 2-drop has drawn an extra card every single turn afterwards. It's drawn like 5 cards for them. So gross. Okay. So they're going to have 7 mana available after I High Tide, but I don't really have a choice, huh? I don't know if I can afford to wait any longer, so we probably just have to fire off and hope it works. Miscalc. I will pay 2. Okay, I have 8 mana. I can play Urza and then go for Time Warp. Wow, it worked? Okay. Hold up. Now I think we attack both at Narset and go for Time Spiral? No way is this going to actually work, is it? I mean, I guess they only had 1 counter spell, and that was the Miscalc. So let's play Forest. Float black. Spiral and maybe hope to draw Time Warp again? Which we did. Holy moly. Okay. Does this win? Now I can Time Warp again. I don't think we want a Frantic. I think we want a Mystical. And look for High Tide Palancron. Okay. Hold. Now we cast our High Tide. This is effectively infinite mana. Or it's not even effectively, it just is infinite mana. Dude, do we win this game? What the heck? Oh my god, I don't believe it! So that was a guaranteed victory if they didn't have anything, right? We just have infinite mana with Palancron. We can either choose to just infinitely activate Urza, eventually hit, you know, Tendrils or whatever, but holy smokes, I don't believe it. Okay, we'll take it. Let's bring in Click versus them, and Ancestral didn't even seem bad. Those are the kind of games you live for, my friends. What do I cut? It all seems good. There's no bad card in my deck. I guess I can just cut Power Stone. It's probably wrong, but I couldn't think of anything else, so let's do that. Let's go to game 2. What on earth just happened? This, I think, is another keep. Because what we can do is, I mean, I guess I should probably lead on Island for Days, maybe? Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to go grab Necromancy. And then next turn we hold up Hardcast Days. The turn after we get to go Frantic Search, discard Grizzlebrand, and then immediately Necromancy. That's fine. I'm not going to daze that. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I don't have an island on the board. Random backdoor reanimator. Clearly this deck is perfect. Drafted like an amazing god. Do it. Narset me. I dare you. I dare you. Not today. Witch. Frantic. Discard Grizzlebrand. And... Mind's Desire are Tendrils. Probably Tendrils here. And now Necromancy our Grizzle Daddy. And say go. I don't think we're supposed to draw 7 there and discard. And there's nothing that we can hit for 0 anyways. Oh, they get to exile the Necromancy here. Alright, well let's draw 7 in response, clearly. We hit High Tide, so we're going to have, let's see, High Tide, 2, 4, 5. Oh, we can still combo them out here. We don't need to draw any more. Right? Because then we're going to have 6. Then we get to go Narset into Echo. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. We don't even need to do any more. Okay. So Island, High Tide. Snapcaster, Frantic. Frantic. Discard Echo and land, untap. 3 islands. Narset. Echo from the graveyard. All too calculated, my friend. You get 1 card, I get 7. Let's go ahead and activate Narset Post. Grab Duress. And discard Island, say go. Easy peasy, baby. Oh, if they can't discard here. They don't draw anything because I have Narset. Whoopsies. Alright, so how do we play this turn now? I could like Seagate Stormcaller, Ancestral, draw 6. I guess let's start off with a Duress. Just a land in their hand. Okay. Attack Nahiri for 2. Hmm. Could also just run out Urza. I mean, they're not doing anything. Drawing 6 is actually going to just make me discard a million cards. I'm going to lead on Narset and see what we find. Days and a Tendrils. Alright, let's take the Days, even though they know about it. That's okay. Run out the Glade, run out the Urza. Get our extra pressure. Right, they drew Cave for the turn, so they still have Island in their hand. There's probably a way I can guarantee a win this turn. I mean... Let's see. Could seal for High Tide and then double Ancestral. No, but then I'd use a lot of mana beforehand. All right, let's just Stormcaller Ancestral and decide from there. I would imagine that is sufficient. There's High Tide. I guess we just go land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seal for a draw 7, like Time Spiral. Yeah. Attack and kill Narset and say go. Or kill Nahiri rather and say go. Pretty weak turn. 1, 2. Alright, so they can activate the cave, kill the Narset, that's fine. I'm assuming they're killing Narset and not going face, yeah. So they get to draw a bunch of cards again, but whatever. Oh, actually, we want to go like this. We want to tap the artifact for High Tide. Let's go ahead and get the Lotus down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and now we have infinite mana, Time Warp, and Palincron. So it's GG's. All right, that will do just fine. Woohoo! Round 1 of victory. Let's keep doing that. That was fun. Okay, here we are for round 2 of this Vintage Cube with our random backdoor reanimate Storm deck. This looks to be a keep. High Tide, I think, is just the best card in our deck and the card that we're probably going to end up tutoring for the majority of the time, huh? I could go ahead and grab Ancestral here as well. But I think we don't do that yet. I think we just take one draw step naturally. Oh. Because I'm great. That's why. So I have a lot of mana next turn if I want to. But I don't think there's a rush to fire off unnecessarily. Let's see. Tutor for High Tide, 2/4, cast Frantic, go down to 1, go up to 7, Echo for 3. No, I mean, again, there's no reason to fire off so early. We're just going to Ancestral here at the end of their turn. Because if we find like Narset or something, then that's a much better prior play. Or if we find like Black Source Necromancy, you know, we can Grizzlebrand next turn. Ooh, what are they doing over there? They're thinking. Okay, the opponent had some internet issues there, and apparently they're, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just play the game. Hopefully they don't have any more internet problems. I don't want them to concede. This deck's too good. Or is it? Do I want to go for High Tide now? No, I think we're going to wait one more turn. Okay. It wouldn't have been a bad time to do so, but God, if we can find like fast spawn next turn, it's so disgusting. Oh, Teferi? Okay, well now I have to cast the Tutor now. Shoot. Teferi ruins things. I guess... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, I guess I could get Daze and counter it, but that doesn't actually do anything. So let's grab the High Tide here. Teferi resolves. That's going to stymie my plans a bit. Man, we had to run into Narset and now Teferi, but let's go. High Tide. Island, I think, is the right play still. Frantic. Discard Echo and a random land, so they won't want to give him too much info. Now we can Echo from the graveyard. They have 6 cards, so this is not too bad. Okay, into another Frantic, I guess. Oh, into a Time Spiral now? Well, this could be interesting. 2, 3... 9 mana. I would go down to 5, then up to 6. Okay, so we can get the Urza online. Time Spiral. Go back up to 8 blue. Palancron is not infinite mana, sadly. But I can play the Palancron. Go down to 1, go back up to 9. It might be better to not even play the Palancron, actually, since we still have High Tide in the deck somewhere. Maybe we save this for later and we spin. Just spin once. Forest. Blech. So did I get punished for playing my land first? I might have. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess I didn't actually need to play the island since I only had 3 mana anyways. But that was a lot of wheel spinning and then nothing at the end of it, huh? Alright, they bounced my token. What did we use? We used our Spiral and our Echo already? Yikes. And now they get to exile my Urza? Sure. Daze is no good versus that. Let's go with the fast bond here. Play out our swamp, take 1. Let's see. The kicker is 5, so the kicker would be 7 mana total for that thing? Alright, so we're just going to cast this normally. And then duress them twice. And Take Gideon and take Elspeth. We don't need to play the land and take an extra damage. This kind of sucks, actually. I need to find... Actually, what can I even find anymore? Echo and Time Spiral are gone. They're holding up Cathar Commando. Yeah, I guess we just run out this... I mean, maybe I should have run out the Palancron earlier, but... Kind of need to run it out so I can kill the Teferi now. But then they have Sun Titan with Teferi, so... We're not even doing anything. This is kind of unfortunate. So, if I bounce in response, they don't actually get to draw a card. And hopefully they just slam Titan with 6 mana open and run into Daze. Oh, so beautiful if this is what happens. Okay. Still in it, baby. Still in it. What do we have in this deck still? Let's see. Narset into something. Oh, Grizzlebrand. Oh, they conceded? Oh, maybe they scooped a little bit early there. We'll take it. I don't know if I deserved it, but we'll take it. So it looks like they're mono white with a splash of Teferi. Sower looks like it's pretty good versus them. Let's cut the Power Stone. We could probably cut the Gilded Lotus too and just bring in like Click, since they showed us not only Teferi, which can bounce my artifacts, but they also showed the Cathar. Could even bring in Bone Shards versus them, but I think that's probably good enough. Oh, Living Death might actually be a consideration too, huh? Maybe Living Death over Click is better. Let's do that. Maybe this deck is secretly good. I don't know. This hand is not good. We'll go down to 6. We will go down to 5. This deck should mulligan well, right? I have a bunch of draw 7s. That is a keepable 5. All right, keep that. I need to draw an island off the top. I guess we're going to pitch Seal. Sorry. Pitch the Spiral, rather. And Seal over Tutor. I think that makes sense. Come on, Island. Uh-oh. 2-drop on turn 1. Chromox exiling. Gideon Blackblade, Sungold Sentinel. That's kind of annoying. It exiles my graveyard. Did find the island, because I'm great. Okay. Yeah, I think we Mystical Tutor in response. Grab Ancestral on top, and then Daze the Teferi. We don't really mind that they are eating the Mystical or the Daze from the graveyard. All right, Island pass. Hopefully they don't have too much more pressure. Like, if they just play Gideon here, I can't win. Okay, that's not the worst. I mean, they have me on a 3-turn clock, yeah, but... Well, there's Fast Bond, and there's Frantic. Let's get another island online. Eating my Ancestral is a little bit annoying next turn, but not the worst case scenario. I guess the dream is that we draw Grizzlebrand. And I can Frantic into Necromancy Grizzlebrand. Yeah, let's play the Marsh. Let's Frantic and dig. Let's discard the Fast Bond and a land. Untap, untap, untap. Now instead I could Snapcaster and trade with a Sentinel. But I think I probably need to Narset here. And not only Narset will gain 3 life, but hopefully finds me something castable. Ooh. I guess Time Spiral makes the most sense, since Time Warp doesn't actually do anything by itself. Just, like, gives me 1 extra land, maybe. So Sun Gold Sentinel is going to attack the Narset. That's, like, certain. Skydiver will hit my face. I go to 7. I mean, they're probably going to eat the Frantic Search, which sucks, but, you know, don't have much of a choice there. Okay, they go land pass. That's what we need them to do. We need them to flood out a bit here. We can snap in, trade with the Sentinel. Go to 5. Still alive, still alive. That's not good. That's also not good. So we can Necromancy, Flash in, and Chump, and then Spiral and hope. Cross our fingers. Uh-oh, what did they draw? What is this? Don't do it. Ah, adversary kicked. Okay. So we're going to fall to 1 life here, but 1 is not 0. 1 is not 0. Flash and Necromancy hit their Sun Gold Sentinel. We actually want to exile our own island, I think, right? To reduce the odds that we draw that island off of Time Spiral, increasing our deck of relevant cards. They'll pay 4. Okay, Spiral and a Dream. High Tide off the top. That's not High Tide. I still think we're supposed to play Island out and not Swamp, question mark? Although we do have Tendrils in the deck. I guess 4 islands is probably sufficient. High Tide and stuff here, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We bricked. Yep, we hit nothing. Damn it. Wow, how did we hit nothing? The flyer kills us here, right? I can make 3 I mean, they also have 7 cards, so. Alright, good beats. Actually, High Tide was a win in this hand. High Tide, Palinchron, in... Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8... Oh, maybe not. 2, 4, 6, 8... 10 mana? I guess that wasn't infinite. Damn it. Ooh, Living Death was also out, so that was good that I played the second Black Source out. Okay, okay. Alright, let's run it back, please. Let's just win. Okay, game 3 here of, I believe, the second round. Alright, we have a keep. We really just want to draw islands. If we drew like 5 islands in a row, we would be happy. I'm hoping I don't need to daze anything on turn 1, but depending on what they do, I might. Okay, I can't daze that. Alright, that's fine by itself. Because we can just flash in Snapcaster Mage to trade. Can also hold up Hardcast Daze next turn, depending on what their game plan is. Oh! Only islands, please! We have to draw islands to win. No islands, no GG. Definitely flashing out here. Come on, island. Man, they have the Teferi every single time. I mean, I have the days now both times, but that sucks, dude. Okay. Still need to find a blue source here. Suspend Ancestral Vision. That's fine. Porcelain Legionnaire, it looks like. That's okay as well. Come on, island! Island, island! Yes! I think we definitely Narset here. We need to find, like, a Frantic Search or something. Fast Bond. Alright, I guess we'll take Fast Bond since we have Echo in our hand. Still need to find more islands, though. They're definitely going to kill my Narset. This Gideon. Yeah. That's a pretty fast clock. Ugh. A lot of good draws, but okay, there's island. So let's see. I can go Glade, Fast Bond. Let's go ahead and play the land out now and then pass. We really need to hope they don't have an Armageddon or something too, because that will just kill us, but... We're just going to fire off Time Warp next turn as a... That's a lot of damage. Alright, we have to go for it next turn now. They animate Gideon, right? Hit me for 10, 11. I go to 8. Oh, they didn't animate Gideon. Interesting. So our best draws are like Frantic or something. Marsh. All right. Well, let's play it out. Might as well take the extra turn. Hmm. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So is it worth it to high tide into Ancestral first? I think it probably is. And then just echo if we brick from there. Because we have the fast bond, so lands are free rolls. Good. Oh, this only targets opponents. If you could target yourself, it actually nets mana for me to target myself. Wow, that's only opponents though. Okay. I guess we echo for full mana. Damn. Sucks, but necessary. Need to find Frantic and some other stuff. Oh my god, am I 1 mana short? Oh no, wait, this is sick. This is sick. We play the land. We play the land. I can daze my own mystical tutor, returning an island and net a land, net a mana. Right? Yeah. So mystical, return a tapped island to my hand. Net a mana, spiral. One, two, three, four. We have infinite mana and nothing to do with it now. Damn it. Well, the opponent could just concede here. You never know. You never know. They might concede. I'm not going to say anything. But if they want to concede, they can. We do have good scoop equity. The question is, how many times do I do this first? No, it looks like they're F6'd. All right. Well, I'm not going to go off too many more times, then it just doesn't make sense to. We'll do it once more, and then if they don't scoop, we'll just have to Wrath and call it good. Duress. Their hand's pretty bad. Does it matter what any of these cards do? I guess we take Oust because they can't cast either of their 6-drops next turn. And we do want to replay our Palancron after. Okay. They have this in their hand, and they are not getting vision off next turn. So now we just pass with infinite mana open. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Just checking, just making sure they didn't concede. It was worth the shot. So what did I use? Echo's gone? No, Time Spiral's gone. So we can still tutor for another draw 7 and go from there. Oh my god, I can actually hardcast Emrakul, can't I? Or, sorry, not Emrakul, Grizzlebrand. But I guess that doesn't matter, does it? Because I'm not going to have enough life, perhaps. Alright, they eat the living death, that's okay. So one unknown card, what is it? Make Gideon a creature, yes. Ooh, double strike Gideon. But Gideon doesn't trample, so I can just block and bounce my Palincron. All right, and we go again next turn. Tutor for a draw 7, I think. What else would we grab? It's got to be better just to get... Well, I guess Ancestral Recall might be good. Ancestral Snapcaster Ancestral is not bad. Just draw 6 fresh cards. Because I don't have that much mana after Echoing, right? I'd have to hardcast the Echo. Oh, I could grab Entomb. I could grab Entomb the Echo and draw 7. I feel like Ancestraling and drawing 6 is probably better. We have a lot of dig. Alright, let's just grab Ancestral then. That was a brick of sorts. Let's... Oh, I guess I have Fast Bond, so I can actually play a bunch of lands still. Snapcaster, Ancestral. That would suck to brick again. Wow. Okay. Palincron. Let's see, I can bounce Palincron. No, that I'm one short of playing, so we do just have to fire off this Mind's Desire. Is there any other relevant black or green cards I can cast? This is only a Mind's Desire for 4, though? Yikes, dude. I guess for 5. Alright. 5 looks at greatness. Brick. Brick. Aha! Frantic. Alright, now we can go infinite. And we hit Echo. Alright, that should be good enough. GG's. Now we can, let's see, Seagate Stormcaller for free. Copy High Tide. Yeah, that's game over. Now we win. Infinite mana, basically. Or, well, it is infinite mana. Not even basically. Okay. Doing it. Yeah. Tap, 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 tap. All right, I think that is probably enough blue now that I don't need to... Play out our Grizzle Daddy. Bounce again. Replay. Untap some black sources and whatnot again. Good. Let's go ahead and... I guess we're going to echo first. Oh, I should have played my land out. Whoops. I guess it doesn't matter. We get to Time Warp. And then what's the storm count? 15. All right. Then we bounce our Palancron again, untap another black source, and then Tendrils for infinity. Holy moly. We are currently 2-0 with this deck. And goddamn does it feel great. Let's go, baby. All right. This draft was nice. Come on, 2-0. Can we win the final round? Let's go. Okay, the third and final round of this vintage cube draft. We are on the draw with... It doesn't look great, but I can Imperial Seal for Ancestral Recall. And then Snapcaster Ancestral Recall, so I think it is a keep. Ooh, as the opponent has... Well, they mulliganed on the play, so that's actually not that good that they had... library. In fact, now I might go grab a... Let's see, Imperial Seal for Forest. Forest into... Wait, Imperial Seal Forest... No, we want to play Island now and Mystical Tutor for the Ancestral, I think. Let's see, I'm going to go down to 6, then up to 9, then 8, then 7. Perfect. Aha, there's the green. Nice. Fast bond. Land. Seal. Let's see. Could it be that I'm sealing for another island here? What are we sealing for? Frantic Search? Frantic Search is not bad. I don't really want to reset them, though. Could go grab Narset. Actually, yeah, let's set up for the hard lock. Let's go grab Narset here. Next turn, I'm going to Snapcaster Ancestral. And then we can set up for a Narset into Echo or something of that game plan, especially since the opponent's not doing anything. I wouldn't be surprised here if they just pass the turn and then go for like library activation the next turn. Well, they didn't though. Old Rutstein, okay. Let's go ahead and snap Ancestral. Looking for some lands. Excellent. Oh, this is really good. Now we can Frantic. Discard Echo. And Grizzle. Untap. Narset. Activate. We'll take the days. We'll go ahead and play the land out even though it pings for 1. And if they don't do anything this turn, we get to Echo from the graveyard, and with the Narset, that should be good game, but we'll see. They do have access to actually a lot of mana now because they hit the double treasure. Gargaroth. That's not good enough. I should have just made them pay the treasure, though. Yep, we'll block. Okay, do we want to Urza first and then Echo? Let's see, if I Urza first for 7 mana, I would go down to 3. Would go back up to 4. Echo. I could Lotus first. Lotus, then Echo. Have 2 mana left. Could also just Echo. I imagine that's just safest. Let's just Echo. And then we can activate Narset, depending on what we find. Let's see. Imperial Seal. No, we don't need to do that yet. But we do have infinite mana available. So let's see what Narset finds first. Does that win? If I take Tendrils, Imperial Seal for High Tide, Frantic Search, Palincron Tendrils, that looks like a win to me. All right. Easy money. We just need to get to 10 spells now, or 10 storm now. Not bad. This deck is surprisingly working out pretty damn well. Given how the draft was, like, this is kind of nuts. Don't think there's anything they can do with 2 mana. But let's just get to 12 anyways. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Woo, buddy. Turn 4. Not bad. Was Tendrils of Agony literal, like, last pick in the draft, too? Well, we're one away from a trophy, and I can't believe it. Maybe this deck was secretly the nuts. High Tide, freaking all-star, baby. Alright, they're playing a green deck, so I'm guessing Living Death is probably worth bringing in. Days on the draw versus a green deck is a little bit less spicy, so I think we're going to submit that, or take that out. But that Days play in the other match was super, super clutch, right? Counter our own spell, but net 1 mana to cast the Time Spiral. Ooh! Okay, here's game number 2 of the third and final round, and we are literally 1 island away from, like, winning on turn 1. I'm not even kidding. 1 island away, right? Turn 1 fast spawned. Island. If I hit another island, we get to go High Tide, Frantic, Time Spiral. I mean, I guess that doesn't win on the spot, but it's nuts. Yeah, I can beat a goose. Ooh, that's really good too. All right, fast spawned, island, ancestral. Damn, didn't quite hit. Oh wait, yes we did. Island, land, High Tide, Frantic, discard, untap 3 islands, Spiral. Oh my god, this is like a turn 1 kill. We now have infinite. We just won turn 1. We did it. Holy smokes. Oh. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, this is netting 1 mana every time. We just killed them on turn 1. Infinite mana turn 1. Into Mind's Desire, our library. Oh my god. Oh, maybe this is netting more than 1 mana. Maybe I can't count. 10, 11, 12. In any case. I guess it's actually faster if I ancestral into another island. Good. And then we can untap more islands every time. It is indeed a turn 1 win. So nuts, dude. Ugh. Love it. Freaking love it. There's a lot of clicking involved, but it is worth. So I just need to get up to enough storm to cast my deck, which we're almost there. We have 23 cards in our library. $16. Dude, this is insane. 17 storm. We can actually just entomb, like echo into our graveyard. Thin out our deck. 22 cards left in library. Alright, this is the last time we need to. Palancron. Lotus. And this is Mind's Desire for my entire library. Easy money. And then we just find the tendrils eventually and kill them. That was turn 1, by the way. Holy crap. I can't believe it. We freaking did it, my friends. We freaking did it. Oh! And this, my friends, is why we play Vintage Cube. A turn 1 goddamn kill. Can you believe it? Marvel at this deck. This draft, we didn't know what we were doing for the longest time. Backdoored into it. And yeah. I'm speechless. I hope you all enjoyed this, because this thing was a beauty. We will see you all later. Thanks for watching.